Let's be real for a second. If you're feeling a little anxious about AI and what it means for your job, you're definitely not alone. But here's the thing. Panic is optional. Today, we're going to cut through all that noise and give you a clear, actionable plan to navigate this new world. All right, let's get into it. So first, a quick reality check. See this number? Over 100,000? That's how many tech workers have been laid off just this year. From companies we all know, right? Amazon, Microsoft, Meta, Salesforce. This isn't some far-off future scenario. It's happening right now, and it's creating a ton of career anxiety for a lot of people.
And this quote, man, it just hits the nail on the head. It really gets to the core of the problem. That traditional, reliable first step you're supposed to take into a good career, the junior role, the entry-level gig, it's becoming super unstable. So if that first rung is cracking, how are you even supposed to start climbing?
Which brings us to our first big idea. The career ladder itself is cracking. We're seeing this really weird paradox where companies are rushing to adopt AI, but at the exact same time, they're hiring fewer junior employees than ever. It's a huge disconnect, and we've got to understand why it's happening.
For decades, the formula was so simple. Go to school, get that degree, get a job. Easy. But that old formula, it's pretty much broken. Graduate job openings are way down. The skills they're teaching in school are often for an economy that frankly doesn't exist anymore. And your competition isn't just the person next to you, it's global and it's automated.
And that's the key takeaway here. If the job market feels like you're running into a brick wall, it's not you. It's because our entire system, from education all the way to career prep, has been training us for a world that has fundamentally changed right under our feet. Okay, so let's try to reframe the fear a bit. This brings us to what the real AI threat actually is. It's not about replacing entire jobs. It's about replacing tasks. It's a lot more nuanced than the robots are coming for our jobs. It's about automating the repetitive, the kind of shallow parts of our work, leaving the complex, human stuff for us.
And what's so great about this slide is how clearly it shows the difference. I mean, look, a lawyer who just rewrites templates all day, that's shallow work. And yeah, that can be automated pretty easily. But a lawyer who can negotiate a tough deal and build deep trust with a client, that is valuable, deep work. Same for a financial advisor who gets you into deals you can't just find on Google, or a real estate agent who has to navigate a really messy divorce sale. AI can't do that.
So because of this big shift from shallow work to deep work, there's a new kind of unspoken contract being written in the workplace. The expectations have totally changed, and understanding these new rules is absolutely crucial if you want to stay relevant. And this just sums up the new contract in 4 words. The deal is basically this. AI is going to handle the boring, repeatable stuff. Your job is to elevate, to move up, and tackle higher value, more strategic problems. And if you can't or won't move up, well, you eventually move out. It's really that simple.
And this evolution is happening incredibly fast, just like the co-founder of Instagram laid out. I mean, think about it. Just last year, AI was basically an assistant that could maybe answer a question for you. This year, it's a collaborator. You can delegate a whole 30-minute chunk of your work to it. And very soon, it's going to be a full-on coworker, managing entire disciplines. The pace of this change is just staggering.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about the problem. Let's pivot and talk about the solution. How do you actually thrive in this new world? Well, it all comes down to doubling down on the skills that make us uniquely human, the stuff that puts us in a category that AI just can't touch.
And the new ideal, the person who's going to win, is the polymath. Now, this isn't about being a jack of all trades and master of none. It's about combining deep expertise in one area with broad knowledge in others. It's the marketer who also knows how to code. It's the doctor who really understands data science. That ability to connect the dots across different fields, that's a massive advantage now. These 5 abilities right here, these are your new superpowers. Empathy, to truly understand a client. Presence, to build trust in a room. A strong ethical opinion, to make tough judgment calls. Creativity, to see a problem differently. And hope, to lead a team forward when things get tough. These are not soft skills anymore. They are core, high-value business assets, period. And this is why building a personal brand has become so urgent. This analogy is just perfect. Imagine a thick fog of AI-generated content is rolling in and covering everything. If your brand, your reputation, is already in the air, you can keep flying above it all. But if you're still on the ground trying to take off, it's about to become nearly impossible. You have a window of maybe 2 to 3 years to get airborne. Okay, enough theory, let's get really practical and move from that feeling of anxiety to actually taking action. This is your 3-step action plan, a tangible, no excuses guide you can literally start using this month.
So here's your blueprint. It's 3 steps. 1. Actively work with AI. Don't try to avoid it. Learn it, use it, make it your tool. 2. Go deep. Become a true expert in one core area, then add an adjacent skill to become that polymath we talked about. And 3. Build a small but real personal brand. You don't need millions of followers. You just need a few thousand people who know who you are and what you're great at.
And this is how you talk about your new skills in a language that hiring managers actually understand. Don't just say, I know AI. Show it. Quantify it. A single line like this on your resume is so much more powerful than a dozen certificates because it proves you can deliver real, measurable business value. So look, the future of work isn't humans versus AI. It's humans plus AI. Your career's not over. Just think of it like it's in beta. It's a work in progress, and you are the one in charge of shipping the next incredible version. The only real question left is, what are you gonna build?